moved to Coolock first. That was in the 70s. Dad worked in about 1976 or something when we moved to Coolock. And we were going to a dinner dance. Dad worked at that time after leaving the buses and all. And we went to a dinner dance out in, where was it? Oh, the first and only time I think I was in the Shelbourne Hotel, and Mr. Carl was sitting beside me and Dad was opposite me and he was up dancing with somebody, and Twink was the guest artist on it. And I remember Mr. Carl saying, "She is great," he said, "she's a hard worker and I admire a hard worker." He said, "She never stopped from the time she got up on that floor." He said, "She kept the act going." I always remember that. And anyway, you got a ticket sitting at the table. And I won a bottle of whiskey, so that was okay. We didn't drink whiskey or anything at the time. And when Dad came over, he won a bottle of whiskey on his ticket. So the 2 bottles of whiskey a day. And Dad got up dancing with somebody out the job or something in Kells. And the guy that was running the dance anyway, came over and he said to me, "I see," he said, "you won 2 of the top prizes." And I said, "I wouldn't mind one if we don't drink whiskey at all." And he said, "I wonder, could I give you a bottle of sherry for one of them?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I'll drink sherry. And I swapped one of the bottles of whiskey. So when your dad came over, he said, "I thought we'd won 2 bottles of whiskey." And I said, "Yeah, but..." He said, "That guy over, which guy over there?" He said his mother loves a drop of whiskey. And I gave him one. He said, "See, look over there," he said. "They're drinking the whiskey over there. You're an awful idiot." He said, "I said, don't be worrying, children, we don't drink whiskey." So that was all right. And we came out and to get into the car. So our little Morris Mine was on the far side over at the green. And the roads were like glass. And I had to leave him crossing the road, terrified to fall with the 2 bottles. So he was carrying his bottle of whiskey and I had the bottle of sherry. So he even had to hold me getting into the car because I couldn't stand with the ice. Got into the car, and the next thing, he walks around the back of the car to open the door his side, and I heard bang, and I knew it was the bottle of whiskey. As usual, all I could do was laugh. He said, he got in the car and he said, "You won't believe." I couldn't laugh, and I knew it. I was at the happening. So what happened? So funny. I've never seen him curse. He cursed that I didn't see. So I said, "I don't be worrying." I said, "Sure." So see, we want 2 bottles of whiskey. I don't know how much that is. That's all he was thinking of, how much it is. So we got home and he went to Coolock. And the next morning he said, "Do you look what we have after we went 2 bottles of whiskey, a bottle of sherry." He nearly said, "I won't bring you with me anymore." He was so annoyed how dear whiskey was, even though he didn't drink it. I'll never forget that. Jesus. Oh God, man. Oh, he was so good humoured, he laughed at everything himself. Jesus. Oh God, it's a laugh.